Hey guys, so I just kind of wanted to do another quick little life update since that's all I really can do right now because there's nothing else to do. So it's been fun. As y'all know, last week I'm going to kind of cover everything that I talked about, I was worried about. So got my paycheck. It turned out great, worked out the way I thought it would. Perfect, check, done, over with. The tolls, I ended up just paying. I kind of gave up trying to fight it. Didn't really want to fight it. So if you were able to fight it and won, please let me know because I would love to know how you did it. But a little bit about me is we are still social distancing. Coronavirus is still going on. It is April 27th and I am over it. I am very, very, very much over social distancing and not getting to go out anywhere. I'm realizing I am much more of an extrovert than I ever thought I was. So it's been very hard to be stuck at home doing nothing, able to go nowhere. And I cannot wait for Disney World to open up. I cannot wait to go back to school, but school was canceled for the rest of the year. And so we are having no more school. And so I have been doing online learning and teaching my students through Google Classroom and using lots and lots and lots of YouTube videos and lots of online tools, which has been good. I feel like I've actually been able to teach them better than I have been in the classroom. I don't know if I told this in the last video, but I came in really late to the school. You know, I didn't start teaching until like the beginning of March, and I just really feel like, or maybe, yeah, it was like the beginning of March, honestly, like the end of February, beginning of March. And I just really felt like I was kind of unprepared. Like I didn't have everything that I could have had because I didn't have time at the beginning of the school year to prepare. And I didn't even have the time at the beginning of a second semester to prepare. Like I literally came in halfway through the second semester, and I've loved it, and I really, really love my kids, and I really, really love my class, and I've been making it work. Like I've been doing them justice. I've been teaching them really well. Like I've been kicking it, but it's just been like, I feel like I haven't been able to prepare as much as I could have. And so online learning has actually been really fun for me because I felt like I could prepare it beforehand, and I've been able to find some really good sources that I wouldn't necessarily be able to use in the classroom that I was with because we didn't have a speaker system in the classroom, and so I couldn't show them lots of videos and things. And so this has actually been very fun, and I think it's been very much better for them too because they don't have to hear my voice all the time, you know, talking and preaching about the lessons of the week. And so I've really, really enjoyed it. And I'm sad though because they have canceled school for the rest of the year, rest of the semester. We're still teaching, still required to teach until the end of the year, but my kids are we're not going to go back to the classroom until we go to pick up our things to leave for the summer. And so I'm sad. I'm sad that I won't get to see them. I'm sad that I won't get to say goodbye. It's really hard to do that, especially when we just like abruptly left. Like we left school a Friday afternoon, and I got a call like an hour or two after school saying, we will no longer be in school and we will no longer be coming back to school for a couple of weeks. And then it's just, it was always just like pushed back, and so we were never really sure like what was gonna happen. And so it's been but it's been really, really fun and really, really cool, and I've really had a pretty positive attitude about all of this. Like I've actually really enjoyed all of this and all of that I'm getting to do, and so it's been nice. But the second thing that I wanted to quickly talk about was, let me think about it. I forgot. Okay. So the second thing that I wanted to talk about was my plans for this summer. And so lots of teachers typically get a second job or even a third job, and they do other things over the summer. I've had lots of people ask me, my family's been asking me, and so I was just kind of like, I don't really know what to do. I feel like I haven't really gotten to explore Disney World because they shut down so quickly. And so I've really only gone to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. And even that, like really it's only been Epcot. Like Magic Kingdom I went to once, but I was like closing, so I didn't really get to do anything. I just went to the shop really quick. And Hollywood Studios I only went to once. And so it's really been hard to like get to really explore and like enjoy Disney World. And so, I was planning on doing that over spring break and Easter break and like all of that. And then it was shut down, and so I can't. And so I don't know when Disney's opening up again. I don't even know if it'll be open over the summer. But I was just really thinking, I was like, I really want to enjoy the parks, and I don't want to be tied down by another job. And like, they do pay you over the summer. Obviously that was what my whole entire last video was about. And so I know that like I like don't have to work, like I'm getting the same salary as I was when I am in school. But it'd be nice because I have I have all summer off. That's 2 months that I could be working and saving up money and putting away lots of money, and not even having to spend it because it's, just like easy money basically. And so I was really trying to think about like what I wanted to do, and I knew I wanted to do something that didn't tie me down a lot or was keeping me busy like a full 8 hours a day. And so I wanted something where maybe I could set my own hours, or I could just, work a little bit. And I was like, maybe tutoring, maybe like babysitting or a daycare or something like that, where they don't have as many hours, or I can get off earlier so that I can go to the parks in the afternoons. But I really want to be able to enjoy my summer as much as I wanted to be able to work as well. And so I was really trying to think about and like look for jobs like that. And so one of my friends actually posted on Instagram or Facebook, I don't quite remember, but she started working for a program called VIP Kid or VIP Kid. I still don't know which one it is, but it seems like a really cool program. And so basically what it is it's an online learning, what we've literally been doing, and you teach English to kids in China. And I thought that was so cool because I've always wanted to do that, and I've always wanted to do that program or a program like that. Usually they go to China to teach. But this program, from what I know, and there's still some definitely like learning necessary for this, but from what I know is you get online and you have a lesson to teach. Like VIP Kid will give you a lesson and you film it, and it's basically you get paid like $15 an hour or something. I don't quite know what it is, but it's basically the equivalent. Like if you were to work for 8 hours a day like a normal teacher, you would get paid a typical teacher's salary. So you could be getting paid $40,000 a year if you were to work 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. And so I believe, I'm pretty sure from like my research that that's what they've kind of like equaled it out to now. I don't plan on working the full 8 hours every single day. Like that's just not really what I want to do. And so I will probably do, even during the school year, like starting now on the weekends, after school, like whatever, I can do a couple of, like I could do 2 classes after school, or I could do, 4 classes on Saturday and 4 classes on Sunday, and I could do just a few hours every day and get a little bit of money, and then in the summers, I could be doing, the whole morning I could set aside and do, 4 hours every morning, 5 hours every morning. Even, there might be days where I'm like, I don't really want to go to Disney World, so I could do 8 hours that day of teaching lessons. And I don't know, like once again, like I might get into it and they might say, oh, you can only teach 2 lessons a day, or you can only do so much this time or that time. But it gives me something to kind of be doing, and it, once again, it like challenges my brain. It keeps my brain focused on school and learning and like finding new ways to teach kids, which would be really helpful actually in my classroom. And it'll help me, it'll keep me getting paid. It'll keep me, give me a little bit of extra money in my pocket so I can put into savings, or, put it towards whatever I, might need in the future. And so I'm really excited about it. And so I just now started the process for it. The app, it's all very simple. I applied for it. They basically just asked me some general questions like, you have to have a teacher certificate, I believe. And I think that's like the only like major requirement is obviously like they have an age requirement and that kind of stuff. But like basically if you have a teacher certificate, you will probably meet the rest of the requirements as well. And so the application is pretty simple. Then they send you like you do like 5 questions and then a video. and you kind of have to video yourself teaching a short lesson, and then that's it. And then they like will send you an email if you've gotten in, and then you have to send in your certificate and everything. And so I basically got to the point where I sent in my video of teaching. So I was waiting for an email back. They said they send it to you in like 24 hours. And so we'll see back, and I'll keep you updated. My second update, I just remember this while I was teaching or talking, is my knee is very messed up. I decided to go on a run a couple of days ago, and I guess, so it's only been about a week since my last video, and so it was kind of in between my last video and this video. I don't quite know when this video will go up, but it was maybe like 4 days after I filmed my last video. And decided to go for a run, and it was very bad. My knee swelled up pretty bad. It was really, really hard to walk. Like, it hurt really bad. And it was very scary. And so I am kind of off my knee for about 2 weeks now, is what I'm going to give myself. I have like a little brace, like one of those little sleeves, like that just kind of goes up your knee to kind of keep it a little bit more stable. It's not like a heavy duty brace or anything, but I'm using that to kind of help me a little bit. And so I don't know. We'll see how this whole running thing goes. I'm hoping giving it a good amount of time will help it. I'm really sad that I can't run. It's been really hard not to run. I've actually started to really enjoy running, which is crazy for me to actually enjoy running. But that's what I've been doing. And so I'm really hoping that it gets better, and I'm hoping that I can go back to running. I'm sure I can. I just need to give it enough time to heal, and that's what I keep on having to like remind myself, that like it doesn't happen by like forcing it. It doesn't happen by running on it and injuring it more. Like, I really need to sit back and like not hurt it worse. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So please have faith that I will have patience. But that is it for this video. I wanted it to be short. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up, and please comment below. What are you doing for this summer? What jobs are you trying to find? Are you a teacher? What do you do for the summers to keep busy? Let me know. I hope you really enjoyed watching, because I enjoy vlogging, and I will keep on doing it if you keep on wanting it. So goodbye, and I will see you next time.